So it's our last day down on the coast, and we have come to Hunting Island to climb the lighthouse and just enjoy the beautiful day. It's really cool being here and seeing what coastal South Carolina probably may have somewhat looked like, you know, way back in the 1600s. I know it's not anywhere near that, but because a lot of the great big live oaks have been cut down, harvested for ships and stuff, but with the pines and the palmettos and all the different kinds of palms around, it's really pretty. There's some live oaks too, just they're not big and gorgeous, but take a look. Just look at this canopy. How blue the sky is today. The thought of trying to make your way through these woods when they're not all, you know, thinned a little bit, it's just thick. A hurricane did come through here back in August or September, I believe. Our friend who were down here for his Marine boot camp graduation was down here during the hurricane, and so Paris Island was evacuated, and he said that, you know, there probably was some damage. We did see a lot of trees down in this area. And here there's a lot more live oaks, differently shaped pine trees in front of the lighthouse. Look at that pine tree. So there's some of the kids all the way at the top of the lighthouse.
Okay, wait, let me just go ahead and do this.
Only 6 are allowed up at the time, or at a time, so a bunch of the kids went ahead and went, and I'm going on the second go round with a lot of the littler kids. But
This say?
I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, because they'll probably still outclimb me.
What this says?
Tell you what that says, huh?
Yes.
Island delivery service. With no bridges to Hunting Island, all supplies, whether oil for the lighthouse's lamp or books for the lightkeeper's family, had to come by boat from the mainland. Lightkeeper's dwelling and outbuildings in 1924. Photograph from the spot on which you now stand. Harvesting drinking water.
Come in here.
Oh, I can
Is that a
hear
well?
that echoing.
Well.
Oh yeah, there's a well. Look at that cool hand pump on there.
Yep, that's what I tried to tell you.
Yep.
I can't see really well.
You can't see really well?
Okay, now you can see.
Now you can see?
I'm so scared of that well.
There's no reason to be scared.
Only a well.
Yeah.
They used to get water out.
Yep. Oh, Annika, let's tie your shoe. That's cool. Can you wait just a minute?
I'll go with them. Wow. I've been up
I can see like the whole world.
It does feel like that. So that's where the lighthouse keeper's house would have been right there.
Yep, right there.
That's part of the foundation there. Oh yeah, let me see. Fripp Island, something.
Mom, do you want to get me?
So it sure is beautiful out here. Look at that, all the way down.
Select. Oh no, I don't want you in there. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding you anyway. Because
what a beautiful day. Love being at the beach when it's quiet. Not covered covered with so many people, and you can more appreciate God's beauty around you. I'm pretty sure that group right there in front of me is my group. Since I just heard Alex saying something rather loud. It's typically Alex. This is my kind of weather to be at the beach. Not hot, just beautiful. Slightly breezy. Beautiful blue sky. Nature all around you instead of hotels, even houses. Definitely makes me think I should come back down here more often, which we don't do nearly as often. You know, it's only a little over 3 hours here, and we'll go 3 hours to the mountains, no problem. But coming down to the beach for 3 hours, not so much. We should really make sure we try to do that during the winter more often. We escape up to the mountains during the summer because it's so hot. We could definitely come down to the beach during the winter when it's warmer. Not that it's that cold at home, but it'd definitely be a change of pace. Nice getaway. Enjoy some of God's world down here. Look at this all the way around. Recording the sound of the waves. They're setting Opa in the water. Opa's out of the water now. Yes, well, not live. I mean, yes, it's videoing, but yeah. So I want to introduce everybody to one of our newest Marines. He just graduated on Friday from Marine boot camp at Parris Island, and he is the youngest child of a family that we have been friends with for years. It seems like a lifetime. Of course, it's been a lifetime for some of our kids so far. They've known these people all their lives, but we consider Ben part of our family, and so I'm sure you've seen him around before, and you'll see him around again. But come say hi to Ben. All right, ready?
Amelia. Can I say something before?
No, not yet. This is our newest Marine, or one of our country's newest Marine recruits. Graduated on Friday from Parris Island. Has his dog tags and everything. This is Private First Class Ben Rabideau.
Hi.
Okay, Dominic, what do you want to say?
Ben is a cake stealer.
Ben is a cake stealer. Okay, so we're having...
Tell the story. Tell the story. So, there's a piece of cake sitting on the table. When I looked at it, no one was eating it, so I figured someone's got to eat it, so I ate it.
I literally
literally watched me take a bite. And then you looked right at me while you're eating it.
But Caitlin says it was her
The
cake.
rest of the cake.
I was eating it really slowly.
Really slow.
You have to enjoy. Yeah, exactly. That's why you stole it.
See, that was one thing Mr. Wisnett learned in the military too, is you don't eat slowly.
If you eat slow, someone else can take it.
Well, I'm not in the military, so there.
You are now. I'm here, so now this is the military. Welcome to the Marines.
We're having a picnic at Hunting Island after we've all climbed the Lighthouse and walked on the beach. And we're trying to finish up all the leftovers from the weekend. So we've had quite the assortment of food, including leftover birthday cake. Ben had his birthday while he was at Paris Island, so we celebrated his birthday last night. And now all the cake is gone. Of course, I didn't stay around nearly as long as macaroni salad or coleslaw or regular salad or pickled herring. And as you can see, everybody really enjoyed the cake because several of my children are wearing blue all over their faces and their clothes.
I'm not.
Like this one, blue face. Oh my gosh, I don't even know what all that is on your shirt. Blue on your shorts. Blue on Dominic's shirt. Blue on Dominic's face.
Blue shirt too.
Yeah, you do have a blue shirt too, yep. What about you, Aunt Claire? Are you wearing your cake? Oh, she's sharing her Chex Mix. Aunt Claire, are you wearing your cake?
Blue fish.
Yes, you have a blue face.
Sorry, you didn't eat it fast enough.
Let's see, Isaac has a tad over there on his face too.
Ben.
Other side, yep, right over there. Blue.
Bluish greenish eyes.
All right, it's cleanup time. Some people have to start on their long drives home. Clean up, clean up. Okay, the chicken goes with us.
I never said I was going to.
We just got home from our trip, and needless to say, Ryan's been working on the floors in the kitchen again, which we expected. There's more mess than we were expecting, so not only do we have to clean up the kitchen, but there's dust all over the place in the den, some in the dining room. The kitchen's hard enough to clean. I don't know if you can see that thick layer of dust on the counters in the kitchen, but it's a mess. And the mudroom's a mess. Sorry, Amelia. Not to mention, as soon as we pulled into the driveway, Ryan called to tell us that his car broke down. So I've got to go get him. At least that means he can come back and help us clean it up. Here's the mud room, and it's covered in layers of dust. And here, holy cow, look at the stairs, and going into the kitchen. This takes a while to clean up. Have fun. The cows are mooing at us, so there's lots of animal jobs to do. Chickens have to be fed, as well as the cows. And what else do we have? The dogs and the cats. The turkeys are in with the chickens. It's all got to get taken care of. Oh, the pigs. Can't forget the pigs. So, you know, even though we leave them with plenty of food on the way, plenty of food for the weekend when we leave, they're ready to eat again by the time we get home. So they're all mooing and oinking and meowing at us and all underfoot. And let's see, it's fortunately only 10 minutes to 6, so I'm gonna go get some dinner for everybody while I'm out picking up Ryan, and we'll see what happens when I get home. Well, a big thank you goes out to my kids and my husband, and those kids include Ryan too, for coming back in here. We just got back from our trip, and what did they have to do? They had to come in here and clean the kitchen like crazy. So I know you couldn't really see it well earlier, but there was a very thick layer of dust from having sanded the floors to get all of the, or ground the floors, whichever way you want to call it, to get all of the stuff from the tile off and be down to just bare wood floors. And it was everywhere, which we know what this is like. This is at least the third week that we've done this. So it's been difficult because we've done this for 3 weeks in a row and we keep having to really clean the kitchen. And of course everything is not clean by any stretch of the imagination, but it's at least pretty usable. So look how much better it looks now. Okay, those counters are still a little streaky, but much better. I was able to get my beans soaking for tomorrow to make some chili. But you know, if you open up the cabinets, there's a very thick layer of dust in there and everything's covered in it. Like down here at my jars, look at all of that. So all of that will have to be washed before they can be used again, and it will happen gradually, and it's going to take a while. And I want to get my kitchen done, so I have to go through this process. It's hard for me, very hard, because I spent a lot of time in the kitchen, you know, as a mom with 10 children who also homesteads. You know, we process all of our own meat. We don't send our cows or our pigs to a butcher. We do it right here in our house. And, you know, this kitchen plays a huge role in it. And when there's dust in the laundry room, dust in the bathroom, dust in the mud room, in the pantry, or the mud room, you did get to see that earlier. So this looks somewhat better, at least. The stairs aren't so nearly covered. It definitely needs a good mopping. But we have a lot of laundry now that has to get done. All these coats over here probably need a good washing. But you can still see a big layer of dust on all these toys that we have to clean off and all of that. But it's much better than it was, and it looks at least livable. So, yeah, Nicholas is right. Where are you back there, Nicholas? For now. But tomorrow's a new day, and it's a busy day. We're going into Thanksgiving week, and
school. More school.
Yep, Nicholas has a lot of school to do. I'm going to be giving up on school with everybody else this week because we're going out of town on Tuesday, and so Monday is my one and only day to get all that cooking done that I can do at home before I go out of town. And so need the kitchen tomorrow, as you can imagine. And I hope one of our next projects, that shouldn't take very long, is going to be this shoe rack. We have a few, too many shoes on the shoe rack, some of which definitely need to be tossed or put into the attic for...
Or burned. Burned to cinders.
Or put into the attic for use later on. Or what was your suggestion, Nicholas?
Burning them into cinders.
Okay, we can burn them to cinders. That definitely sounds like a guy kind of thing to do.
What?
And we have a couple of burn piles that we have to take care of. So maybe that'd be a good thing. So good night, everybody. And we'll be back tomorrow with more craziness from our large family and our homestead here at Kidding Around Farm.